How are you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're still under NCV. This is level 4. So you're given this typical question. Says the length of a rectangular storage bucket with a lid. It has a lid. It is 3 times its weight. Check, there is 3 times its weight. You understand? The length of the rectangle is 3 times its weight. Right, 3 times its weight. What is the weight here? The weight is x. That means 3 times its weight. The weight is x there. Right, instead of w, I'll just say x. That is the length. What is what you are trying to say. And the total surface area, given surface area, is 40. It's 450 units squared there. We've given. Then says let the width of the buckets be x, as you can see there, and the height be h, as you can see there. Alright, so say 4.6.1, express the length in terms of x. Already we have expressed the length there, simply equals to 3x. It's 1 mark. Is there on the statement already. So we've given 4.6.2. Alright. There can simply say we're given the 4.6.2 says show that the height is given by this formula. Height, we want us to show this, so we'll get that height from the total area. From the total area. Are we together? We'll get that thing from our total area. So total area, we want to prove that, isn't it, from the total area or total surface area. Let me just say total surface area because we've given, or area anyway is total surface area. There's no problem. So we know we've given that to be what? Alright, we've given this total. Let me just say I will use only area. I know it's the surface area, but I will use A. We know that it's a surface area, but the total would be equals to what? Check, we have how many objects here? We have the square. This is a square. Also that one in the back, that is a square. Already we have 1, 2 square for now. Also we'll have this one again. You must check what we have. Also we'll have these squares again, opposite with direction with this one. So we have 2, 2, 4 already. Also have the bottom one and the top one of the lid. So total is it's 8. Must be noted there. So since we have 2, we're supposed to say 2, right? We have x. I'm starting the one of the starting by the one of the base, right? But this is a length. The length, remember, this is a length. That length will be equals to what? 3x. I'll just write it. The length will be equals to what? 3x. We've seen is 3 times what? The width. So from the bottom one, the area will be obviously also the top part. This part and this part is the same. You see the square that I'm showing. This, the bottom one and the top one will be the same. So since will be the same, guys, you must know what you're supposed to do. So we have 2 of them. We know we'll have the same area multiplied by 3x of the base area times that be 3x there. Multiply that by 3x plus, I've done with the top and the bottom. I'm done with these two, the top and the bottom. So let me go to the side ones. We can go to the side ones, to the sides ones, the one on the sides, or which end. So they will have 2 multiplied by what? The multiplied by x. We have x. We are together, but we have the height, this of the side multiplied by what? By h. Because they are 2, just say 2 plus 2. Now we did. Let's check now this one on the front. Then we'll have the one there on the back, the square there. So we'll have 2. So here I have 3x. So I'll have height and this. I'll use the front. There will be 2 multiplied by 3. Let me say multiplied by h multiplied by 3x. So we'll punch these 2. You multiply this there. Simply multiply. There you add. Okay, you multiply this. That side you'll get that. 2 times that is 6. Oh, it's 8. 2 times. Oh, there will have your 6. Then we multiply here. Okay, let me just take step by step. 2 times 3 will be 6. X multiplied by x will be x squared plus 2x as we can see, plus again now 2. We have 2 multiplied by this 3 there will be what? 6. So let me just write 6. We'll have 6 h multiplied by that guy will be hx, or you can say xh. It's the one in the same thing. So we have this now. Let's go. These guys, they are the same. We have 6x squared. We have xh. So 2 plus that will be plus xh. We have 8. That is what we'll have. But we have given this to be 440 surface area there. When you substitute 450 will be equal to 6x squared plus 8, like that. So you want h. Remember, we're supposed to make h the subject. So we'll have 450. You transpose that minus 6x squared will be equals to 8, like that. 1h divided by 8x throughout will have 8x divided by 8x divided by 8x. This will fade away. So you'll have 450 over 8x minus 6x squared over 8x. This must be equals to, we have cancelled that, we'll have left with h. So we should prove this. So you must know that we have, this is 450. You'll punch this on your calculator. If you punch 450 divided by 8, you'll have 225 divided by 4x. We have this x minus 6 divided by 8, like this. You'll have x. Then here we also have x there. You'll subtract this x, will take 1. They're left with x divided by 4. This will be equals to h. So yeah, this is the one and the same thing. Therefore, you can write that 225 over 4x minus 3x. This is what we have there. So let's go to, we've proven that. Let us go to 4,63. So we should prove the volume. The one, the what, the volume. All right, we must prove the volume. What will be the volume of that? What will be the volume? One thing you must know about the volume. I said to you, volume is equals to area multiplied by height, always. What will be the, it's a area multiplied by by height. Take a note. What will be the area there? the area of this thing. Obviously, the area will focus on the base. Here on our base, we'll have x multiplied by 3x. We together area will have x multiplied by 3x. What is height? It's all of this, isn't it? We did it there. 225 over 4x minus 3x divided by 4. Yeah, we are together, isn't it? There. Are we together now? So it's v. So this is the same multiplying. This is the same as 3x squared into 225 divided by 4x minus 3x divided by 4. Alright, so let's see. The math will take us where? Distribute there. So distribute. When you distribute, you must know ish. Okay, there you'll have, you multiply those 3x squared multiplied by 225 divided by 4x minus, you distribute again, there will be 3x squared multiplied by this 3x divided by 4. So v, take note. So we have 2x, we have x. This x will cancel with one of the x there on the top part there. Are we together there? But now there we're left with what? On the top, 3 multiplied by 25, divide also by 4. We together. We'll have that to be we want this to be yeah, what we want to prove there, it's what. Alright, let me just say, okay, let me leave it there. Multiply, let me multiply the top part. 3 multiplied by 225 will have 675. Obviously we have there, that is what we have there. We must have also the x there, because one x cancelled, we left with x. Here we left with 4, because this x cancelled with one of the x, because x squared is the same as x multiplied by x, so one of the x cancelled by that. Alright, this will be have minus, so multiplying these will get 9. So we have squared, there will be cubed over 4. Alright, so there's something amazing. Remember, we're supposed to prove this. If you can check here, we have 1 over 4. So let us take 1 over 4. It's a common. Here you take 1 over 4 like that. It's a common. 1 over 4. We'll have 1 over 4 will be 675x divided by 4 minus 9x squared x cubed. Let me check what we're supposed to prove. X cubed, alright. So x cubed, it's true. It is true. X cubed divided by, we have already taken 4. What I'm doing here, we take out the common factor of 1 over 4. I left it 6. We will be left with 6, 7, 5x minus 9x cubed. So we have proven that there. Alright, so what is the last one? Says 4.6.4 says find the value of x will give the maximum value. Okay. When you see, you must know, take note, when you hear the words like maximum, minimum, smallest, largest, nearest, approximate, yeah, those words like this, closest, closest. You see these words. If you see these words, always just know you'll take your derivative. After taking that derivative, you'll equate it to zero. It's when you have it's when you have a gradient, it's zero. If you have a cubic, there the first derivative is equal to zero. Remember, derivative is the same as gradient. It's another way. It's where we have zero. The gradient is zero. Anyway, if you have this shape, parabola is there at the turning point. Yeah, it will depend which kind of form that will have. So take note that. So if you have these weights, you take the first derivative, then you equate to zero. Always, if you have given these weights, minimum, maximum, largest, smallest, nearest, closest, yeah, you take the first derivative and equate it to zero. Always. So we have to calculate the value of x. All right. Give the maximum. That will give what? The maximum volume. So as you can see, we're simply differentiating a volume here. So I think since we're differentiating our what you call this volume thing there, I think the perfect one I will differentiate here. I will use it here. Yeah, let me differentiate that one since it's a volume. V 675x over 4 minus 9 cubed divided by 4. I will take this one. I think will be simpler for me. Alright, so dv with respective to what? We have x, isn't it? So we're supposed to write x since you have x. So you know what you're supposed to have. So this guy is simply just a constant. This is same as 7, 5 over 4x. So when you differentiate this, remember here we have 1. When you differentiate, you multiply 1, then you minus this. If you minus this will give you what? 0. 0 is the same as what? As 1. So 1 multiplied by this, you'll be left with that. Left with 675 divided by 4. Alright. Now you go to minus, you're differentiating that one. Now you distribute, multiply by 3. 9 multiplied by 3 is what? Is 27. We took it. We have now, you minus the exponents. Again, we'll have 2. Still have 4 here. Alright. So I said after this, you equate this to what? To 0. As you have said, equate that to 0. This is what we have there. So we want the value of x. So there are many ways to kill a cat. The mathematics here, you know. So for me, I will just say I will multiply by 4. If I multiply by 4 throughout 4 this side, if 4 multiplied by 0 will be 0. 4 multiplied by this, 4 and that will cancel. We'll have to 6, 7, 5. 4 multiplied by this, 4 and this will cancel. We'll have minus 27 x squared. There are many ways to kill the cat. I have a negative. I'll take the 27 to this side. F 675. Alright, so I'll divide by 27 both sides. So I left with x squared. 675 divided by 27. Then I'll take the square root both sides. But take note, do not forget when you're taking square root, you'll have plus or minus if you have equal sign. So I'm taking the calculator. 675 divided by 27. This gives me 5. That means you have plus or minus 25. X will be equals to what? We'll just use 5 because the length cannot be negative. So therefore, we must know x when is equals to minus 5 is not applicable. The length cannot. Remember, x is a width, it's a length, it's a width. Cannot be a negative. We cannot have negative length. So this is what you have. Right. So you're done. So thank you for watching. May you kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification button. All right.